What is up, Budget Billers? My name is Trell and we have some breaking news to share with you. The U.S. has just sent about 3,000 troops to Europe in preparation of Russia invading Ukraine. Now, the United States has vowed to help and protect Ukraine from a takeover from Russia, but it does appear that Russia continues to place more soldiers on the border in preparation of whatever they're going to do. Also, guys, it seems like the two former buddies, yes, Trump and Graham, are at it again, and perhaps they are no longer friends anymore. Well, Lindsey Graham called the former president out on a comment that he made a couple of days ago about him pardoning individuals that were charged in the January 6th attack. Well, the former president is now calling Lindsey Graham a rhino. Yes, guys, and these guys are friends. But anyways, guys, hey, lastly, could we see one state willing to offer reparations for black people? Well, we do have one state that is actually thinking about doing that. And we also have some news regarding some $900 monthly stimulus checks thanks to a new program. Now, if you're interested in any of these topics today and you want to be a part of this channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it. It's totally free. And if you end up liking today's video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel. Now, let's go ahead and start with the video. Okay, guys, real quick, I wanted to ask you for your support on my new YouTube channel that will be launching sometime this month. And I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, guys, so go ahead and help a brother out, okay? Now, this new channel is going to be called Budget Bill Finance, and I'm going to be talking about how to grow your wealth, how to invest in stocks, as well as how to invest in real estate. And I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I'm doing outside of YouTube. So if you want to be a part of that channel, be so kind and go ahead and subscribe to it today. I hope to see you guys there. Now, that link will be down below in the description. Also, guys, I wanted to remind you about the Webull brokerage account where you can trade stocks. Yes, they have recently been giving away 2 free stocks, but they have just changed the program. And now they are giving away 3 free stocks. And those stocks could be worth up to $3,000. Now, all you have to do is just use the link down below to go ahead and sign up. And you have to deposit at least $1 into your account. Now, you could receive those 3 free stocks if you do that within the 5 days. So again, guys, that is just another way to receive some free money just for signing up for a Webull account. Well, guys, it is getting closer to war, that is, because the U.S. has just deployed 3,000 troops to Eastern Europe amid the Russia threat to the Ukraine. Yes, about 3,000 U.S. troops will deploy to locations in Eastern Europe in the coming days in response to the continued Russian buildup near the borders of Ukraine and in Belarus. Now, the deployments include 1,000 who will be moving from Germany to Romania, as well as 2,000 from the U.S. who will head to Germany and Poland. Now, at the President's direction, the following Secretary Austin's recommendations, the Department of Defense will reposition certain Europe-based units further east, forward deploy additional U.S.-based units to Europe, and maintain heightened state of readiness of response forces to meet these commitments, according to a senior administration official who told CBS News. So yes, guys, about 1,700 to 2,000 troops coming from the U.S. are coming from Fort Bragg, North Carolina, from the 82nd Airborne Division. And then another 300 will be provided by the 18th Airborne Corps, according to a fact sheet that was released by the Defense Department. Now, the Pentagon spokesman said that, hey, look, I want to be clear about something. These are not permanent moves. They are designed to respond to the current security environment. Moreover, these forces are not going to fight in Ukraine. They're going to ensure the robust defense of our NATO allies. So again, guys, this is really starting to heat up as the Russians are continuously sending more soldiers to the border. And this could be more of an intimidation, but we still don't know. But the United States is willing and has vowed to use their efforts to protect the Ukraine from being taken over by Russia. But we are taking the necessary steps to protect and work with our allies, and that is exactly what's going on, guys. But I really hope that we do not go into another war. This is definitely not what we want, especially under the Biden administration. But moving on, guys, hey, we do have some news because President Biden has relaunched the efforts that are aimed at cutting cancer deaths by half. Yes, this is good news because we all know that the disease called cancer, which there are several forms of it, are constantly killing Americans every single year. But the Biden administration has relaunched this effort to prevent that by at least by half. So the so-called cancer moonshot poured in another $1.8 billion in federal funds into combating cancer when first launched back in 2016. And this is definitely some good news, and it touches my heart because both of my parents died at an early age, and both of them died from cancer. But anyways, guys, hey, the United States President Joe Biden has announced a relaunch of a government moonshot effort to cut cancer deaths in half within 25 years. Now, this particular effort was first launched back in 2016 and poured about $1.8 billion in federal funds, but just $400 million remain of their original funding, according to the U.S. officials. And Biden and the Vice President Kamala Harris are now seeking to reignite the initiative with renewed White House leadership. And yes, we've heard from President Biden, in which he said that, look, I am committed to this fight when I was actually Vice President to the United States President. And here we are again. Let there be no doubt now that I am president. This is a presidential White House priority. Yes, guys, tackling cancer is one of the reasons, quite frankly, why I ran for president, said President Biden, who called on Congress to approve of new federal funds for this particular initiative. So yes, guys, I am really excited about this particular effort, and I am happy that President Biden is really putting more funds towards this effort to reduce the amount of people that are dying from cancer in this country. But we do have some more breaking news in regards to cancer treatments, because this breakthrough cancer treatment has prevented leukemia relapse for over a decade. And yes, guys, this article is talking about a clinical trial that was introduced a few years ago, and they have reached a breakthrough because it has prevented a return of a relapse of leukemia for some patients. So this is another form of some breaking news in regards to the treatments going forward that is going to be able to treat and cure cancer in this country. And I am very positive and happy about this news coming forward. And I hope that they continue to push for this effort and trying to find a cure for cancer in this country. Moving on, guys. Hey, will California become the first state to pay Black people reparations? Yes, guys, I am not kidding you. This is this article in USA Today. Now, it says that supporters of the federal effort to study reparations for Black Americans are closely watching an ongoing debate in California over how to address the wrongs of history and to dismantle racist structures. Yes, California is the first state in the nation to seriously consider some form of reparations for Black Americans. Now, the California Reparations Task Force is made up of academics, lawyers, civil rights leaders, lawmakers, and other experts convened by the Governor Gavin Newsom, and is tasked with studying the state's role in perpetrating the legacy of slavery. Now, the task force is expected to recommend proposals to the legislature by next year. Now, one of the California state senators, Stephen Bradford, said that we need to lead on this particular issue. We need to show the nation what reparations truly can look like in the state of California. Now, this particular senator, who is one of the two lawmakers appointed to the task force on this effort of reparations for Black Americans, and he said that it's often said, so goes California, so goes the nation. Now, the redress proposals will be expensive, including everything from direct payments, housing, and business grants to recommendations for ending policies that the task force identifies as discriminatory, according to the task force members. So guys, this is the first time I have ever seen any efforts towards paying reparations for Black Americans in this country. I mean, you guys already know the stories. I don't need to go in that in this video, but this is some positive news for Black Americans because the state of California is actually trying to do something about it, or at least researching information about it to see exactly what can be done. So we already know things that happen in California tend to trickle around in other states in this nation. So we could be on the verge of, in the next year or so, being able to provide reparations to Black Americans in this country. And that's all I'm going to be saying about that particular subject. Now, moving on, guys. Hey, we do have another basic income program that is going to be providing $900 a month in payments to some Americans. Now, according to this article, there hasn't been a stimulus check in 2022 as of yet. We hope, and it doesn't seem like there will be one anytime soon. But some people are still struggling financially because of the pandemic, and they can now get $900 a month thanks to a new program, and it's called Strong Families. Strong Future DC is using the $1.5 million to give eligible recipients $900 every month this year in 2022. So who exactly will get this $900 a month? Well, it's going to 132 new and expected mothers in the District of Columbia, specifically ones in certain city wards, according to the DC Mayor Muriel Bowser, in which they explain in this article. Now, having a newborn child is a big life change, and we also know how critical those first months and years are to a baby's life. Now, this program is about supporting new and expected moms with cash so that they can have the autonomy and flexibility to make the best choices for them and their baby. The Strong Family, Strong Future DC pilot builds on the work we've done to address disparities in maternal health outcomes, as well as make high-quality childcare more affordable and accessible, as well as to ensure women are at the heart of our equitable economic recovery strategy. Now, those involved in the Strong Family, Strong Future will be tracked so that at the end of the year, the program can be evaluated to see how the direct payments impacted the mothers and their children's physical and mental health. It is bound to make a difference. Most parents spend at least $300 a month on baby necessities like diapers, wipes, as well as formula for their child. But similar initiatives have seen success in cities like LA, Los Angeles, as well as Rochester, New York, as well as Columbia, South Carolina, and Newark, New Jersey. If the program proves to be helpful in DC, more programs like this will be introduced in other cities as well. So again, guys, this program in DC is going to be offering $900 monthly payments to mothers that are expecting children within the next 3 months. So if you're interested, hey, you need to go ahead and apply for this because they are only giving it away to 132 mothers or expected mothers. Okay, guys, here we are again. I told you guys on a previous video in which the former president at a rally in Conroe, Texas, in which he announced that if he becomes president in 2024, he was going to be giving away pardons to those individuals that were charged in the January 6th attack on Capitol Hill. Well, one of his best friends in Congress, Lindsey Graham, he called out the former president on this in offering these pardons to these individuals that broke the law. And now former President Donald Trump is calling Lindsey Graham a rhino. I mean, come on now. These guys ended up going golfing about a couple of months ago, and now he is calling him a rhino? Yes, guys, in this article, Donald Trump called Lindsey Graham a rhino and called him out and said that Graham is wrong because of his statement in regards to him pardoning those individuals. And yes, Trump said that the Republican senator was wrong to say that pardoning those who took part in the January 6th attack insurrection was inappropriate. But Trump made these comments during an interview with Newsmax that aired on Tuesday night, and the former president was responding to the remarks that Graham had stated, which is a longtime Trump ally. And now Lindsey Graham has actually responded to the former president in which he called him a rhino. And yes, Graham had to defend himself. I mean, obviously, he's not just going to let Donald Trump go ahead and go against him on the channel of Newsmax. And now Lindsey Graham has stated that, look, guys, I stand with the police officers who protect our streets, federal courthouses, and the United States Capitol against rioters. They deserve our respect and support, and I will not second guess the decisions that they made under dire circumstances. This is what Lindsey Graham had to say in reference to the remarks of former President Donald Trump. And he also said that, however, he emphasized that Americans needed to have a unified voice against politically motivated violence. He said all Americans are entitled to have a speedy trial and their day in court, but those who actively engage in violence for whatever political cause must be held accountable and not be forgiven. And so, guys, I must say that I agree with Lindsey Graham. I believe that if anyone goes ahead and breaks the law, especially going after our policemen, I mean, they do protect us, you know, they should be held accountable. Now, I do agree with Lindsey Graham here. Lindsey Graham said a couple of days ago that he thinks that it's inappropriate to go ahead and pardon these individuals that broke the law and broke into the Capitol and committed violence on our police officers that were protecting the Capitol. I mean, yes, guys, I do agree with Lindsey Graham here. I must say, I don't promote violence, guys, and I do believe that we should protect our people in blue. Those are the ones that are protecting us, guys, but I do want to know what you guys think out there. Do you believe that Lindsey Graham was right here, that pardoning these individuals that broke the law, that is inappropriate, or do you believe and side with what President or former President Donald Trump had to say, in which that he is willing to pardon those individuals that committed those crimes and went against the police officers and committed different crimes like that? Do you agree with the former President Donald Trump? Hey, whichever side you are, hey, that is your prerogative. I know where I stand, but I will respect where you guys stand. But I do want to know exactly where you stand. So go ahead and drop a comment down below in the comment section and let me know exactly how you feel about this. Guys, other than that, guys, hey, I hope all of this information was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. Now, if you enjoyed this type of content and you want to see more, hey, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like this video, then go ahead and hit that like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.